Today, we're joined by a visionary who's elevating Cincinnati's story. Executive producer of Coming Home, Katt Williams returns to Avondale, and creator of the Cincy Black Travel Guide. She's a builder, a connector, and a force. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Azizah Nubia.
Yay!
I said your last name, right?
Yes,
right,
you did.
okay.
Thank you.
That's your
Happy
actual,
to be here.
That's your actual last name, though?
No, it's not
No.
it's
Oh,
like
about
my alias.
Oh, your alias. I was about to be the last name hard, though.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get started, while we're really here, we got a segment I call Hood Classic Energy.
Okay.
All right, so you think you game for that? Just
We
by the
gonna
name?
see because
All right.
I failed the warm up.
Man, terribly, terribly,
We
and it was
gonna see.
easy questions.
If my brain just went out.
All right, well these won't be so hard. So, what's your all-time black sitcom that you can quote word from word?
Martin.
Martin. Okay, no hesitation there. And then, what's your most iconic R&B song that instantly takes you back to your childhood?
All right. I'm not this old, but this song is
Uh-oh.
a classic, and that's Frankie Beverly. We Are One.
Okay.
It just reminds me of like the cookouts at my grandma's house, and
Oh, really?
it's just really good. I love
I don't
that
think
song.
I heard that one. How's it go?
Like we are one, dun, dun, dun. We are one.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
I
might be
like
too
that.
hood for me. All right, so what's your all-time favorite hood classic and why?
Movie?
Yep.
It's like, so when we say hood, we talk about black films or just something like
What's your
gangsta
so
hood?
I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah.
So what do you so how what's the difference between a black film and a hood classic to you?
See, like a hood classic would be something like Boys in the Hood, Juice, Above the Rim,
Okay.
and then like a black film, The Wood, Brown Sugar.
Okay.
That's how I would
Okay.
classify them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wrong answer here.
Okay.
Alrighty, but what's your favorite all-time hood classic movie?
Gosh, hood classic.
You named a few.
I did name a few,
Yeah.
but I ain't like the hood ones. I don't like movies where black people be getting killed and stuff.
Ah,
But I love
okay.
Brown Sugar. That's like my all-time favorite.
Okay. And so you said Brown Sugar? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what Sanaa Lathan.
Yep, Tay
And
Diggs,
Tay
Queen
Diggs.
Latifah,
Okay.
Most Def.
Most Def. Alrighty. And then what's the most underrated black movie you think deserves hood classic status? For me, it's Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh my gosh.
You want to class it as a hood classic or a black movie?
Do it gotta be old?
Nah, I mean it can be whatever.
I like They Clone Tyrone.
Okay,
I love that.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one. All right. And what's the most toxic but entertaining TV couple of all time to you? Somebody gave me a good answer today. I was like, yeah, that's about it.
Toxic.
TV
Max
couple.
and Kyle from Living
Okay.
Single.
That's a good one. That's a good one too. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. And what's the most Cincinnati thing about you that people from other cities won't understand? You like Gold Star.
I don't like cheese. I don't
You
like
don't like
cheese.
you don't like chili, Cincinnati.
I
chili?
like chili. I'm not a cheese person. Grippos? I like
Hey.
Grippos. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. All right. So that's the hood classic segment.
Okay.
But
I did good with that.
yeah, absolutely. All right. So I feel like you are one of the best kept secrets in Cincinnati. So you're involved with Cincy Black Tech Week. I see you on the news. I see you with the mayor. I see you taking pictures with the CEO of Forbes. So you just out here winning quietly. But Who is Azizah? Tell us about your upbringing and your successes along the way.
Who is Azizah? I'm real. Like I said, I'm an introvert. Sometimes I do not like the spotlight. That's why I like to be humble. I just do the things that I do. But I'm a visionary.
You got your own podcast.
Yeah.
I see you out there like promoting your business and stuff like that.
Well,
I see you out there.
You got to, but I
Yeah.
prefer to. I really have to push myself to just be out more. I prefer to just be in the background like Lady Bridgerton from the Bridgertons, sitting in the back and then telling all the gossip.
Okay.
But I'm a mom, you know. I have family roots. Both my parents are here from Cincinnati. I'm a visionary,
Okay.
creative. People in my family do films, you know, television. Like I've always been a creative. I always written plays or did edited videos. I always tell people I created reels before reels were done.
I feel the same way about when people be playing video games online
Yeah.
and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I used to, like, when the PS1, when I was playing the game, we used to have a VCR, and I put in, like, a blank tape, and I record it.
Oh, I've never would have thought to do
I
that.
recorded it, and I was like, nobody, and all my cousins and stuff, like, why are you doing that? No. So I would go back and watch it, and I could watch me whooping them on like, we would be playing, like, WWF Attitude or something like that, Warzone. And I'll be whooping them on WWF.
He was the first streamer in Black history.
Yeah. I
can
got the
dig it.
tapes to prove it.
Okay.
I still got the tapes to prove it.
Can dig it.
All right. What experiences shaped the woman that you are today, both personally and creatively?
Well, it's so crazy. What experiences? So I got married early in my 20s. I'm a mother of 7.
I thought she about to
No.
be on some Aaliyah or
Yeah,
Kelly
no.
type stuff.
No. I got married early, like
Okay.
early 20s. Mother of 7. After we separated. Me and my kids had to move into my grandmother's basement, and it was there, I perfected my craft. Didn't quite know what I was going to be doing with my life, as far as like I knew I would be doing something in media or communications or something. That's all. That's like my passion, storytelling. So I used to help my grandmother. She always said, you just get good, figure it out, just help me. And just that time, I think we did like 5 years there. That time of me perfecting my craft, I say, laid the foundation of who I am today.
Okay. And what's one issue Black women face that you feel doesn't get nearly enough attention?
I think that Black women, everybody always want to say we could be problematic if we voice something that we disagree with, or they could, if we're passionate about something, like we just bring too much oomph in it. And I think people just misunderstand
What's
it.
umph? What's that?
Like, the if you don't like something,
Like sassy or something like
yeah,
that?
either sassy, or if you disagree with something, we're difficult. That type of thing. And I don't like. It's like we always have to either. It's so easy for Black women to get put into that angry Black woman category, and then people want to turn themselves away from that, or she always got a problem or always unhappy about something. And I think that's misunderstood, and a lot of women face that. I think people have a hard time with Black women just being who we are, because that can be so many different things. We can't be put into a box. We are the box, So I would say that would be one thing.
Okay. And what's one misconception people have about you or your work that you're just really here to clear up?
I think the biggest thing people need to understand, like, I'm a mom of 7. I don't think people understand that. So
7.
Yep, I have one grown child, and then I have 6 that still stay at home with me, and a lot happens. Yeah, a lot happens, and I'm busy. So a lot of times people may either say, like, she ignored me, or she something. But a lot of times I'm focused. I got a family that I got to raise, and I work for them to create a lifestyle that can serve us all. So that's really what it is. If I forget the call or can't fall through with the project, a lot of times it's dealing with me being a mom and not being able to, show up the way I should show up. And then sometimes I'm not about to explain that because I ain't got to.
Hey, I heard that. All right, now look. When a global icon comes back to the block that raised him, not just a moment, that's history. And the next project caught everybody off guard because I didn't know he was coming back here to film. I didn't even know he was even from Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Katt Williams' Coming Home documentary. But before that, let's look at the trailer here.
Okay.
Any memories of Ohio?
Yes, only memories of Ohio. It prepared me so well for entertainment. I think it does that for everybody that's entertainment from there. Ohio was good for me like that. I think it's just a rarefied place if you're trying to be a creative. You want to go back to where it started?
I'm as rare as they come, means I'm a one of one, means I'm the only one, none before him, none to come, don't compare him to me.
You know, this is my place of origination. So the first thing you want to do if you make any success is you want to go back to where it started and you want to try to put something back there.
All right. Mm-hmm. So that was the trailer for Katt Williams Returns to Avondale. So first things first, I ask you this question.
Okay.
So how did the documentary come about, and how did you get tapped to be the executive producer on this project?
Okay, so the documentary came about, luckily I do a lot of work at Avondale. That's the neighborhood I grew up in. Okay. I got roots there. Shouts out to Miss Sandra, who's the president of the Avondale Community Council, Patrick Cartier, who works for Avondale Development Corporation, who also hosts the Avondale Film Festival, and the Vice Mayor, Jan Michelle Kearney. I was at the Avondale Executive Council meeting when they were talking about doing the street naming for Katt Williams. Okay. And I was there, and a lot of the residents were just questioning, like, okay, if we agree to do the street naming for Katt Williams, what is he going to do for us? Like, how is he going to give back to the community? Is he going, what's he going to do? And I went home and I thought about it. I was like, man, it would be good if we just documented and recorded this whole process so we can have it in the Avondale Film Festival, and maybe that can be a connection with Katt Williams in Avondale. Maybe he can return back or, support the film. Mm-hmm. And I just felt like it was a moment in history. And so I asked, like, all the stakeholders who were involved, could we document that process? Yeah. And everybody said, sure. Like, whatever you want to do, Azizah. You got it. And, I called my team. Shouts out to Mike Doris with Four Snaps Productions. Called him. And we got to, I told him what I wanted to do. We only had 2 weeks to film it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we only had 2 weeks before Katt was going to actually come. And so...
So did you know beforehand if he was going to come or not?
Yeah, I knew he was going to come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they had the meeting with the council to let the council know, then they had to present it to the residents of the people. I made the flyer for it. Okay. So, definitely knew he was coming. Didn't know how it was going to go. But, I put my team on. They said they were down. I just, said I just feel like this would be a good opportunity for us. And then just to showcase this history, and it, connects, Katt Williams to the legacy that, Avondale has. Like, Steven Spielberg comes from Avondale. Like, we have, really? We have, like, a huge entertainment legacy. And so I just thought that was just a good idea. Avondale, huh? I don't know. I think it's, like, Avondale.
Oh, real?
The hood.
Okay.
So that's how it came about.
Okay. So Katt Williams is a global figure, but this film brings him back to his roots.
Yeah.
So what do you think people will learn about him that they've never seen before?
Based on the documentary, just Katt Williams in itself.
Just Katt Williams himself.
I guess the fact that he was from Cincinnati. I think it was a lot of speculation that he was from Dayton, not in Cincinnati, yeah. But he cleared that up to give homage to Cincinnati. His family still lives here in Cincinnati. And just to know that he always comes back here. If you haven't noticed, when he does tours, he always comes back around the same time. So I'm interested to know, like, is it somebody's birthday or somebody, you know, that's close to him? Because he always comes back, especially if he's on tour. He comes back to this area in April.
Okay. Yeah, he is always here in April. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
You didn't ask him that in the documentary?
I didn't get to interview Katt yet.
Oh, okay. So has Katt Williams seen the film yet? And if so, how did he respond?
I don't know if he saw the film, but he does know about the film. There may be an opportunity because they are doing a street naming in Dayton. I don't know if it's 100% concrete, but hopefully we can like kind of tie the bridge between the Cincinnati film and make a Dayton film to actually have him to be a part of it. I know when we first did the documentary, shouts out to Robbie Todd because he was the one that organized and put everything together. It was a lot of blowback. I had a lot of gatekeeping in the beginning, so I couldn't really get the Katt like I wanted to.
Okay. So when you say gatekeeping, like you had to go through a whole bunch of like different people.
I had the approval, you know, of the vice mayor, the Avondale Community Council president, ADC, but like the people who were in charge of Katt or, you know, gatekept him, you know, that did his handles, I couldn't really, you know, they kind of like brushed me off. And it wasn't because, you know, it was just at that time, everybody was coming to him. Like, we want to do something with Katt, So
Because that was probably around the time he did Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like after that. Yeah, a few months after that. I think he did the Club Shay Shay in January, and then came here in April. So, but it was like after.
Oh, you didn't have a chance.
Yeah. So, but it was like after we did the project, and then people started knowing who I was. Because, you know, I people know me. More people know me than I know. Like, people always come to me and say all the time, like, Azizah, people speak so highly of you, your work. And I be like, for real? Because I stay
you tell them to
in
Google
the work.
You. That's all you got to do. Say,
I stay behind
Google
the
Azizah Nubia, and you know what I do.
And that's probably what they did because, like, a few weeks later, the energy with everybody involved was just different. So they was like, well, what you need help with? And so I was able to get everybody on board to support the project. But yeah.
Okay. And so this, you mentioned this earlier, but this film premiered at the Avondale Black Film Festival. What was that experience like?
It was interesting. I loved it because some of the residents from Avondale were there, so they got to see themselves. Yeah. So they were excited. Yeah. I get nervous. Like, I guess people say, Eric Badu said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff. So I was kind of nervous and making sure everybody will receive it well. But, you know, people loved it. They enjoyed it. Everybody's ready for us to, we haven't made it public yet. Yeah. There's still a few little things I want to tighten up with it. Okay. But it was a good experience. I was able to share it, and I was happy people loved it. I think as a filmmaker, when you first put in something out there, you look for that first crowd reaction. You know, the first laugh or the clap. Mm-hmm. Some type of emotion, and I guess when I hear that, you know, the laughs or any of that, I feel like, okay, they love it. It's okay, I can relax.
Cause I saw you, like, I saw the film, and then I saw the name. I was like, Azizah, and then I looked back to look for you, and I saw you in the back corner. I was like, man, let me holler at Azizah real quick, see if she still remember me. But then, like, after the film, so after, cause they did blocks, so after that block, it was an intermission. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, let me walk around, do some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I was getting BTS stuff, right? Yeah. You were out of there. I was like, dang, where'd she go? I was going to try to, like, you know, holler at her, see if she want to do a pod or something like that. And I was like, man. So I was like, I didn't think I'd get the opportunity again, right? So just so happened, I'm helping tape the Delusional play. Mm-hmm. And I see you sit down. I was like, man, that look like Azizah. Let me see if she still remember me. So I was like, hey, what's up, Azizah? My name Lavelle. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Okay, cool. Hey, you want to hop on my podcast and talk about, yeah, that's what's up. Sure, I can do that. I was like, okay, cool. All right, so I told you. Yeah. Did you figure it out? It wasn't with your boy either. It was.
Oh, I know.
Was it?
We did the 48-hour film festival together. We go. Yeah, with Bernard.
Bernard, I met you at Bernard's house.
Yes. I remember. I told you it was going to come back to me.
That's why I gave you, I figured it was, so I gave you a chance. Last person I asked that, they said, I don't remember your face. So,
at least they was honest.
It's a little bit too honest.
A little bit too honest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, So, are you into any? So, actually, the 48, not 48, but it's a winter film competition that actually started now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you into like any of those film competitions by any chance? Are you still doing film competitions?
I have. That was like my first and only film competition.
Oh, you was like, yeah, I'm done.
No,
I
it
can't.
was. I had to really see what my strength was in filming.
Okay.
Like in that industry, you know, a lot of people are good at directors, good at producing.
Yeah.
I realized I'm a great executive producer and I'm a great writer.
Okay.
And so now that I kind of got, you know, my lane of what I'm good at, I don't know if I would enter into I guess the opportunity presented itself, it will, but I'm just really, just really wanting to just, you know, get behind great projects and tell great stories, especially Black stories. I think it's so important that we share our own stories. A lot of the stories and movies and TV shows that we watch are created by the hands of people who don't look like us or understand our story. They put a lot of stereotypes out there. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this space, because I'm really passionate about Black storytelling coming authentically from us.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, speaking about Black, let's talk about the Cincinnati roots. So there's a whole side of the city people don't even realize exists, like the culture, the food, the neighborhoods, the hidden gems. It's deeper than what outsiders see.
Yeah.
And somebody finally put it all in one place. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the Cincinnati Black Travel Guide.
Cincy Black Travel Guide.
Cincy Black. Oh, excuse me. Let me get it right. Cincy Black Travel Guide. So I got it right in the topic here. It's just I ain't got it. Okay. As long as you see it. All right. Cool. All right. Let's talk about the Cincy Black Travel Guide. What inspired you to create the Cincy Black Travel Guide, and when did you realize Cincinnati really needed this platform?
What inspired it, like that happened at the same time. What inspired it and when I realized Cincinnati really needed it, and that was when Black Tech Week first happened in Cincinnati.
Okay.
So I had a media pass. I get media passes everywhere because I am the media. Okay.
Flex on them.
And so at that time, Black Tech Week happened the same time as Music Fest, and it was also the same time they came out with the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. And so that was just like one lit week just within itself. And so many people were in town wanting to know, where do you go in Cincinnati? What's here? Because there's so many out-of-towners, and it was no guide to tell anybody. And so that's what inspired. I was like, man, Cincinnati needs a Black guide because we're about to be a top travel destination for Black tourists in the summertime. You know, Music Fest always brings thousands of people here. Yeah. Now we got Black Tech Week, the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, and it just a light bulb went off. And
you also got like the Black Family Reunion, and was it the food fest?
Cincy Taste of Soul, all that stuff. And I was like, Cincinnati's
Taste of Cincinnati was something to say,
and all that happened, and so that was in 2022. So I went back all for the rest of 2022, and I said, I'm about to, Cincy Black Travel Guide. It just all came to me just so easily. It wasn't hard, it just was organic. It was inspired. I felt so, when your heart in it and you feel good, it just came to me. So I, wrote everything out, designed the plan, the template, and I just had a brochure. I already had the website and domain, and I just started going to people. Like, I let Spirit lead me, and I just went to
Spirit. From 101?
No, my spirit.
Oh, your spirit. Okay.
God, my higher self, and because I believe in destiny and purpose.
Okay.
And so I feel like that was something I was supposed to do, and I just got the pamphlet in front of the right people. Everybody that's seen it said, "This is a great idea. This is a great idea." I asked for interviews with the mayor, the vice mayor, Commissioner Reese, and it just opened. So I wasn't expecting it to open as many doors that it did, because I've been an entrepreneur since 2012, and it was a hard time, getting it out there, and to have something that I just thought about, and for it to get that instant success just really quick, it was really mind blowing. But that's how it came about. Like, and then from there, I got to work with Commissioner Reese with the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, which I'm still doing now.
Okay.
I had my partnership with CBG. With the app. It just opened so many doors, and like, I feel like it changed the culture of how people view Cincinnati, because once I started putting out content for Cincy Black Travel, everybody started following that model. And I had some time to do it. I used to get kind of salty at everybody, like everybody copying me. But I was like, it's just I'm a trendsetter, and I accept that. And so, my influence, just.
So when you see somebody copy you, what do you do to, like, where do you pivot so you can still stay ahead of the game?
Well, I'm a trendsetter. I'm an influencer, so I kind of just keep doing what, again, my higher self leads me to do.
Okay.
Because I'm in my lane. That's one thing I noticed with a lot of people. A lot of people are trying to figure out what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm supposed to do. I walk in that step. So it's kind of like I'm guided by something that can't nobody, take away or anything. Like I have an internal compass, and I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what's for me, and so I just follow that.
Okay. And then you mentioned your partnerships, like with CVG, for example. How do you decide which Black businesses or events and cultural spaces get highlighted in your platform?
I think the ones that, that really are for our people, so to speak. I think about that in mind. Think about what's for our people, what we would enjoy. And that's kind of how it comes to me. A lot of people reach out, and because we are an advertising platform, so a lot of people reach out and say, hey, can we promote our event through your platform? And we have like packages for that. But yeah, that's usually how we do it. We get invited to a lot of places because of that.
Got a follow-up question since you brought up CVG.
Okay.
All right, so CVG Airport helps you and CVG Airport help find people the best flight deals. How did that collaboration come together, and what does that mean for the future of the guide?
So that opportunity came about through Commissioner Reese. She invited me to a press conference, and it was like probably last minute.
Last minute?
Yes, it was like they text me like probably on a Thursday or Wednesday. The press conference was Friday.
Yeah.
They said, make sure you come down. And I said, okay. I came down, and it was Visit Cincy there, like all the head people, Visit Cincy, the CFO of the airport. And I just had my pamphlets.
So you was just
and
there.
I just passed it out and told them who I was, and they just, like how it was just so crazy how it happened, because I was telling people what I had going on, what it was, and then I did right before Black Tech Week took off. Channel 9 interviewed me, and they had my story run Sunday night all through Monday, and by that time, like I had over like 100,000 downloads of the app, so it was just crazy big, and so they reached out to me. CVG hit me up probably like after Music Fest.
Okay.
And they said, let's sit down and talk and see how we can collaborate. And we did. We had our partnership for 2 years. I didn't renew this year. They still got my ass running in the airport, though. But I just...
Is there some hostility here?
No, it's not hostility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were a great partner. I just did not renew because they got new leadership.
Okay.
And I just didn't feel like having to reintroduce myself. Sometimes when you got the new leadership, they get rid of the old staff, and then too, I'm very particular on who I take money from now, because a lot of times when you get opportunities and collaborations and they give you money, they can tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And I've been an entrepreneur since 2012, so I like to do my own thing.
Yeah, I know that's right.
So, but it was a great opportunity, a great partnership. Again, like they said, they still run my ads. We still do the trips. Now we partner with Expedia.
Okay.
Because I have more, we could do more with that. But definitely, I guess we'll possibly revisit again. I'm not sure. But it was a great opportunity, a great experience. Probably one of the biggest deals I ever had in my life so far.
Okay. So when you think about the future of Black travel and cultural tourism, where do you see Cincy Black Travel Guide going next?
Well, I would love for it to just continue to be integrated in the city, to be a go-to destination. I'm really looking into this whole smart city vibe that the city's potentially moving into.
Okay.
By like 2030.
What is that?
Getting more involved into immersive technology, 3D technology, making it more immersive with technology. That's kind of where I definitely wanted to go. And then I'm still on the mission of creating more apps in different cities. I know Columbus have been really, really wanting me to release an app in Columbus, and so we're looking into just seeing how that works. I think the biggest issue with me is because I'm so hands-on, finding like key people in the cities that I want to develop an app in to really, because I can't go to everywhere and I'm not cloned yet. So, but that's pretty. We're gonna continue to expand the app and just keep it more integrated in Cincinnati.
I'd be
really
major
tap
if
into
you
the
be
technology.
you'd be able to go to different cities though and do that is for sure.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talks. Columbus, Louisville's interested. Atlanta, I've talked, and when I say talk to people, like key people.
Yeah. You take pictures with CEOs and celebrities and all that. Yeah, you're talking to the people in charge. Alrighty, so you've been winning rooms with people that are high profile. So what's next for you? So where can we find out what's going on in Azizah's life? How can we keep in touch with you? So again, like I mentioned, you're one of the best hidden gems in Cincinnati. Nobody know. Like to me, I feel like people know about you, but you don't get talked about enough. What you think?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like some people, like they'll come to me and be like, "Yo, Azizah, people speak so highly of you and the work that you do," and I'm like, "Okay." Like, I'll be thinking like, "Who the heck told you about me?"
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I just do what I do. I'm humble.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing what God has designed me to do. So, I guess what's next for me is just really getting more involved with expanding my businesses. I do have a marketing and media communications company.
Okay.
So I do a lot of consulting for different organizations as well. Cincy Black Travel, of course, and then just really tapping into the film space. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on, hopefully to get into production mode, getting them funded, because I got so many stories to tell. And
You
so
got
that's
like
my thing.
7-8 jobs on different businesses.
Well, you gotta
not
have
jobs.
like 7 to 8 different streams of income.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Alrighty, so before I let you go,
Okay.
I got a string of rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
Emphasis on the word fire.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Are you ready for them?
I'm ready. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So, if you had to choose protect the culture or disrupt the system, which one are you picking and why?
I am protecting the culture. And the reason why I will protect the culture because the culture is for the people. The system is always going to conform to the culture because it's for the system is created for the people. So you protect that culture, the system is going to conform to the culture.
Okay. So, what's a conspiracy theory you low key believe in?
They watching everything.
Is that a conspiracy theory now?
I don't even think it is now. I think everybody hip to it.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think everybody hip to it.
because like you could say something out loud, like say, "Man, I want some McDonald's," and next thing you know, you scrolling on Facebook, you be seeing ads about McDonald's and stuff like that. So
Yeah, they watching everything.
I feel like that's not a secret anymore. That's not a conspiracy theory. I'll say mine. I think mine would be like the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I believe in that. Chemtrails.
Chemtrails?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's one boundary you refuse to let people cross when it comes to Black women?
You can't disrespect us.
Okay.
I ain't about to let that happen. I don't know, even if I don't like you, I ain't about to let nobody disrespect you in my presence.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to vouch for Black women because.
So it could be a random person you don't even know, but as long as they're a Black woman and somebody disrespecting them, you gonna step up for them.
Yeah, because you can't do that. We gotta be each other's keeper, and Black women or Black men. you
Okay.
know?
What's a food spot in Cincinnati you'll fight somebody over if they disrespect it and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. I eat at home. I cook at home.
Oh, okay.
But where do I eat?
You don't got no Cincinnati spots?
I do go to a lot of Cincinnati spots.
What's your favorite one? We'll say that.
I like a lot. Kickback wings, man. They
Kickback
wings
wings.
is so good. Like, that's the only reason why I will go to Kickbacks.
Oh, for real?
Is go get some of their wings. I don't know what they put in them wings, but them wings are so freaking good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you was gonna cave and say Grippos or something. Would you fight somebody over
I
Grippos?
ain't about to fight no over Grippos.
What?
Yeah, I ain't about to fight over Grippos, but I gotta have Grippos at least, once a month. Gotta have my bag. I can't do it every day because of the MSG in it, but you need them Grippos or hit hard.
All right. And last question. What's one thing you'll always choose? Peace, pettiness, or prosperity?
I always choose my peace.
Okay. Why's that?
Because I gotta be at peace to do anything. Like when I'm at peace, I'm performing at my best. And then with peace brings prosperity, and it brings the things that you need.
Okay. Okay, Azizah. Well, I do want to thank you for sharing your story, your purpose, your passion. Cincinnati, keep supporting voices that uplift our community. This has been another 2Phresh exclusive. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And always remember, stay fly, stay humble, and stay fresh.
Hey, peace, y'all.
Peace.